Afternoon, Congressman Toff, esteemed members of Congress, to our partners both in the public and private sectors, and to our colleagues from the fashion industry. So thank you again for having us, Kong Toff. As part of the countryside development, we deemed it important to also include the matter on the LCAC, or the Local Culture and Arts Council mandate, which is actually anchored on DILG's Memorandum Circular 2017-133, or the creation of a Local Culture and Arts Council, or as we, in short, LCAC as we say it. So as some of you may know already, this circular is actually a mandate for the LGUs to create the respective cultural council. While there's really no clear mention, as we went through this very short memorandum circular, there was no clear mention if the LCAC is to be created separate from the Tourism Council. We just deem it important, and we request sana that the LCAC is to be created over and above the Tourism Council, as obviously they have different mandates. So the purpose of the LCAC kasi is to promote obviously culture and arts, and they are mandated, the LGUs are mandated to appropriate the funds for culture directed programs. And more importantly to note also is that part of that circular mandates DILG to monitor the implementation of the LCAC, as seen on the next slide. Jackie, please, can we show the next slide? Jackie. Okay, so so this means that DILG is to monitor the implementation of the LCAC, while the next slide shows you that the LGUs are mandated to provide quarterly reports to both the DILG and the NCCA. So to ensure the success of this LCAC, may we please perhaps request for performance indicators, like that's quantifiable indicators, to be given to LGUs to ensure that they fully implement their culture-based programs. And because if let's say LGU is unable to create the mandated council, or if they fail to implement it, maybe DILG can implement sanctions, or because if it's just a mere issuance of a written reminder to the LGU, then probably we fear that the LCAC will not be fully implemented, because we can only really maximize and utilize NCCA's programs like the School of Living Tradition or the culture mapping if an LCAC is fully functional as in place.